Good morning. Welcome to Agape. Agape, we teach how to better self-love through conscious living. For us, love means the awareness and acceptance of our wholeness. From there, the awareness and acceptance of the wholeness of everyone else, and the awareness and wholeness and acceptance of life. That's right. Life is exactly how it is, and it's perfect. There's perfect balance in life, whether you want to believe it or not. So at Agape, we teach the science of mind. We teach being fully present in the moment. We teach the great teachings of Hinduism, Buddhism. We blend it all together into a practical way of living. We believe that meditation is a key practice in spiritual evolution. We believe that using affirmations, spiritual mind treatments, declaring into law, the universal mind, what we desire, we believe that the power to create is within us. And that power to create is the perception through which we see life. So before we go into today's talk, let's take a moment and let's get ourselves centered. If you would, bring yourself to a comfortable, seated upright position. Your back straight. Hands gently resting on your lap. Eyes closed. Bring all of your awareness to your breath. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through your nose as long as is comfortable. Hold it for a moment and exhale out through your mouth longer than you inhaled. Keep exhaling until it's all out. Now again, take a deep breath in. Hold it. And as you release, let go of all stress and tension. Again, take a third deep breath in. Hold it. And as you release, let your body and mind just relax. In this relaxed state, I want you to imagine, sense, and feel that you are now surrounded by a golden white light. And that golden white light feels so nurturing, warm, and comfortable as it now moves into your skin. It now goes into your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles, your bones, your joints, your capillaries, your arteries, your veins. It goes in through all of your organs and tissues so that every cell, every one of the 50 plus trillion cells of your body are now being nurtured by that beautiful golden white light. And you find yourself falling deeper and deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. And in this state of relaxation, your subconscious mind, that part of you that creates, is open to receive. And so the affirmation we're going to implant in that subconscious mind today is a simple one. Day by day, in every way, I accept myself more and more. Silently say it with me. Day by day, in every way, I accept myself more and more. Let's do it again. Day by day, in every way, I accept myself more and more. Realize that when you say that affirmation, you are saying that every day, in every way, you are becoming more loving. By accepting yourself, you are loving yourself. By loving yourself, you open yourself to love others. By loving others, you open yourself to love all of life. So let that affirmation just fill your heart Breathe it deeply into your heart, and on the exhale, breathe it out into every cell of your body. Again, take another deep breath into your heart. Breathe in, and from your heart, breathe out that love to every cell of your body. And know how comfortably relaxed you are, how at peace you are. This is the state of love. It's not a high emotional state. It's a state of perfect peace, of perfect acceptance, of embracing all that is and knowing that everything is in balance. So having taken this wonderful time, start to begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Gently move your fingers, your toes, maybe your head from side to side or in a circle. Stretch out, and when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome this beautiful day. Today, I want to talk about living authentically in a changing world. You're probably wise enough to realize that things are changing now faster than they've ever changed. And you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. It's happening so fast that maybe you're feeling lost, maybe you're feeling depressed, maybe you're worrying about things. But rest assured, life will always be changing. That's the nature of life. The question is, can you be authentic? Can you be you? You see, the world is shifting faster and faster. Technology evolves, society's norms transform, and the expectations upon us seem endless. And think about that. Are we capable of dealing with the technology that we've got? I think technology's gotten ahead of our ability to be aware. I think you see that everywhere with how social media is impacting our children, impacting us as adults. And the social norms. The social norm since COVID is people are isolating. They're not in community. And so there's not this community of love and support. And then we start placing expectations on ourselves that are endless and unrealistic, and we're allowing others to place unrealistic expectations on ourselves. So when you think about that, your world it's a topsy-turvy. And so how do you live in that? And so are you wondering, where do you fit in? Who are you supposed to be? And why do I feel so different than everybody else? What I've come to for me, and I'm only going to give you my opinion, because that's all I've got is opinions. I fit in that I know what I value most. What I value most is to become more aware, to teach. 3 is to support, intimately support and love the evolution of my family and my friends. Then after that, it's my personal health and well-being, and then to be financially comfortable to do what I love to do, which is the top 4 that I shared. So I know what's important to Lee. I've made that determination. How do I fit in? I do the things that support my values. Who am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be the person living my highest values. I don't know about you, but ever since I can remember back when I was a little tot, I was never like anybody else. Did you have that feeling? You always felt you were a little different? And then as you grew up, society threw these things at you and said, you need to be more like so-and-so. You need to be a part of this group and that. And I never felt that that was right. And now in my life, I know as a child, I knew I was right. I wasn't going to fit in. Why? Because I'm unique. And guess what? So are you. So it's okay to feel different. It's okay not to feel what everyone else feels, because you can't. Because no one else has ever had all your thoughts and all your experiences. No one else. Therefore, no one's going to know how you feel. That's a hard thing to understand. I've been married 52 plus years. I don't know how my wife's feeling. She can tell me things, but I don't know. I only know it through the lens of my own filter, my perception, and I could be totally wrong. The truth is, you're not here to fit into anyone else's box. You're here to live as the fullest, most authentic expression of who you are. You are here to thrive. I can tell you, from a relationship standpoint, let's use my granddaughter Claire. She's 6.5. I'm not here to fill her needs. But I'll tell you what, she's getting as authentic a grandfather, a teacher, a supporter that anyone could ever have. I'm not fitting into the box of a traditional grandfather. I'm fitting into the box that I've created of how I want my energy to intermix with her energy, in turn having an influence. One of the things I understand is that your cells are influenced by the environment in which they're surrounded with. That means the energetic environment that surrounds you. That determines your health, your well-being. I want to make sure that with Claire, she knows that she's loved, accepted just like she is, and that when she's with her Baba or she's with her Nona, the energy that we surround her with is total acceptance. We embrace her uniqueness, her character, and we get her to understand, live your fullest life. You see, living authentically is about being honest with yourself, about showing up as you are, messy, flawed, and beautifully unique. If you watch me on my week talks that I do a talk every day. It's on YouTube. Every day I do a talk. I don't dress up. I'm Authentically Lee. I don't pre-prepare my talks. I'm Authentically Lee. And that can sometimes show my flaws, and I do show that I have flaws. According to society, I have flaws. Sometimes I'm messy. But one thing I will always share with you, I am beautifully unique because I'm being me. And that's the most beautiful thing I can bring to the world. You see, it's about giving yourself permission to say, this is who I am, even when it feels uncomfortable. Think about, why do you feel uncomfortable if you're being yourself? It's because you've bought into that you have to be a specific way for you to fit in with this person, with society, with this group. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You don't need to be a part of groups where you feel uncomfortable. The key thing is find groups that accept you as they are. Find friends, find communities. The basic premise that I created Agape on was that I wanted people to find a safe place where they could be themselves, be loved, be accepted, and grow in their spiritual awareness, realizing that we're all going to be at different levels. All going to be at different levels. And that there's no right one way to be. Because we're all unique and we're all different. Authenticity, it takes courage. It takes great courage because we live in a world that most often rewards conformity. Think about our education system. We want you at 6 years old to sit in a chair. Do as I say, study it this way, take these standardized tests. We're actually brainwashing our children to be conformists. We're not teaching them how to think for themselves. And when you get in the corporate world, you behave a certain way, you get promoted. It's not about your ingenuity. I love to see the world where people create their own businesses that's uniquely them. I'm doing that. I have a spiritual community called Agape. And it's unique because it reflects who I am, what I want to bring into the world. And the people that come to Agape, that watch the videos like you are, because we're a worldwide community, we are unique beings. We're not willing to settle for average. Do you get that? If you're conforming, You're saying to the universe, I'm settling for average. I wasn't born to be average, and neither were you. We got to stop. We've got to get the courage to say, F that. I'm unique. I'm special in my mind. I'm going to bring my unique gifts and I'm sharing them with the world. That takes great, great courage. See, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. Courage is saying, I choose to honor myself even if it makes others uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you, I reflect back to the year 2000 when I was diagnosed with a acoustic neuroma, a small brain tumor in my head. And I was told that it would continue to grow and I needed to have surgery. And I was shocked, absolutely shocked. I was 49 or 50. I said, how can that be? How can that be? And then I said, stop, Lee. How can you move forward? What do you want to do? And for me, I knew surgery was not my choice. So I channeled that energy. I channeled that self-pity. I channeled that worry into constructive things. I changed my eating habits. I built my meditation practice. I created a visualization. And I was dedicated to healing myself. And while doing all of this, I continued to live life as I would live my life, to the very fullest. A year later, my tumor was gone. Our minds are the most powerful creative things we have. But we forget we have the power, and we forget to have the courage to use them and to channel our fear into constructive, proactive actions. There's only one. The world needs you just like you are. It doesn't need a copy of someone else. So if you're going to be true and authentic to yourself, continue to discover and recreate the you that's desiring to express itself. Because when you do that, the world becomes a better place. Embrace yourself. And every morning ask yourself this question. This is one I've been using for years. How can I show up more authentically in my life? How can I show up more authentically in my life? And how can I allow others to show up more authentically when they're with me? You start asking that question every day, and your life will transform, and the lives of all those around you will transform as well. Rest assured, the world will continue to change. Your job is to discover who you are and to live as fully as you can, as authentically as you can, knowing that it's all good and it's all perfect. I want to thank you for watching me today. If you've been watching for a while or you're new, know that you can plug into Agape by going to agapespiritualcenter.com. Go to the calendar and see all of the wonderful online events. And we do a Sunday in person, but we also do Sunday online. And we're here to support you. We would love for you to plug in. And by the way, you can go on the newsletter tab and you can sign up to get my daily thoughts and our weekly newsletter, which will tell you what's going on at Agape. Also, know that I'm giving you the best I've got. Every week, every day, everything I do, I'm giving you the best I got. If it's of meaning to you, click on the Giving tab on our website and make a donation. And if you're watching me all the time, become a regular giver. Automate your giving. If it's $5 a week, $10 a week, I don't care. Give, because what you're saying to the universe is that I am abundant and this is feeding me, therefore I'm giving back to where I'm fed. I don't teach tithing. I teach give where you receive. And you always want to give. Where you're receiving value, give value back. I'm going to continue to do the best I can to support you becoming the best you that you can. So go ahead. Make it a great week. I know you can, and so do you.